Our guest is Blake Elkin with State 48 Water, and Blake is going to share his journey from corporate America to being a small business owner and what that looks like. And he's also going to share with us some advice on maintaining our own water systems in our home, and more specifically, how he can help with maintaining those systems. Check it out. All right. Well, thanks for being with us, Blake. We had a nice little pre-podcast chat, so this will be fun to kind of continue it into here. But yeah, thanks for being with us. We talked about all of our connections. I am so excited to hear your story. This is one of the things that I selfishly love about the podcast, is getting to hear your story and kind of how you got to be where you are. But tell us not only about yourself, where you grew up, but then tell us about what you do.
Sure.
Take it away.
From the beginning, let's see, I was born in Northern California, and I lived there until I was about 12, and then moved to Georgia.
Where in Northern California?
In Napa, or just north of the Bay Area,
up
in wine country.
Okay, yeah. I love it. I have family in Grass Valley.
It's beautiful up there.
Yes, gorgeous.
And I moved to Georgia, and then since then I've been here for 13 years.
Okay.
So kind of a third, and a third.
Yeah.
So I've got a wife and 3 beautiful kids. Got 2 13-year-old knuckleheads, and then a 4-year-old just complete tyrant, but he's amazing. My beautiful wife, and I run State 48 Water.
Awesome.
A residential water treatment company.
Tell us how you met your wife.
Really funny. So I worked for a corporate company doing sales, and she ran a restaurant in North Scottsdale. And I was calling on her restaurant to try to get her to buy some soap from me.
Love it.
And I sat down, and she came up to the table and waited on us, and she was the general manager of the restaurant, and served food. And then when I left, I gave her my business card.
That's cool.
And hey, since then.
What was your first thought when you saw her?
She's beautiful.
You're like, wow.
Like, what is she doing here?
Aww.
And then come to find out, she lived 1 mile, like as the crow flies from me. So I met her in Scottsdale, and she lived at Higley and Pecos, and our kids were the same age. They both played soccer. I'm like, man, this is perfect.
Love it.
So,
That's cool.
yeah.
So hold on, I want to know. You gave her your card. Did she call you?
You know what? I think I may have emailed her after. Like,
Old school.
So bad. Because I didn't have her number, but somehow I got her email. I think I stole her business card up front and hit her up to follow up about soap.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we ever talked about soap.
Of course. Yeah. Soap, right?
Yeah,
that was
soap.
The email. You don't hear that very often anymore.
No. That was my only chance.
Well, tell us, because you have a military background, right? We want to know about that.
Yeah, so back up a little bit. I wasn't the best teenager at all. When I moved to Georgia, I think my parents secretly moved there to get me out of California as I was becoming a teenager, and then it didn't get much better when I got there. So I actually dropped out of high school.
Okay.
I think I was like 15, about to be 16. I just started my junior year and just left one day and didn't come back.
Interesting.
Yeah. So my parents were thrilled.
Yeah, I bet.
And then a couple of things happened in the family, and they found this military like alternative school. So you go for 6 months and you get your GED, and you're living there on base in South Georgia on Fort Stewart, and it's full like run by the Georgia National Guard. You have like drill sergeants essentially teaching the school. And I said, no way.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going. I'm just going to do my own thing. I've got it all figured out. Then I ended up going.
Yeah.
And a huge turning point for me.
What did
it do?
I don't know if it was camaraderie that I just hadn't had before. I had plenty of discipline. My parents are great. Like we had a great household. I was one of those just kids that was angry for no reason. But I think a lot of it was camaraderie. I had some like strong male leaders in my life. I've talked about that a lot. That showed like, hey, there's alternatives here. And then seeing other teenagers that were also just unhappy for no reason. But some of my leadership then like started to sprout. So I went from this high school dropout that had nothing going for him, completely down the wrong path, to turning around and graduating at top of my class from this military academy.
That's awesome.
Had my parents proud of me for the first time in a long time, and saw this light so
And you were probably proud of yourself too.
For sure, it was like, hey, I could like
Yeah.
do something. I didn't mess it up.
Yeah.
Right? Like I went through and actually completed something for the first time in a long time, and just it was a big turning point. It was cool to see what could happen.
For sure.
And after that, I went home. So I'm 16. I'm out of high school. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I need to go to college. But my parents didn't go to college, so we didn't really know where to start. So I was working 3 jobs. I was at Mimi's Cafe
Love it.
as a host.
Yep.
I was at California Dreamin', which is
Yep.
like a salad restaurant, running food. And I worked at like a college football store, just
Awesome.
folding shirts.
Yeah.
Because in Georgia, if you're not 18, you're working a minimum wage job. So I had to work 3 of them. And trying to go to school, and it was a complete mess. So when I turned 17, I was still trying to figure out what to do, and I joined the Air National Guard. It's another thing, no one in my family had been in the military. We were like, well, I kind of liked it. I thrived there a little. It was fun. So let's just do this Air Force thing. And I had to bring my mom down to Macon, Georgia,
Yeah.
and have her sign the paperwork for me
Yeah.
at 17, and I was gone.
That's awesome.
And I've been in the Air National Guard since then.
Are you reserve now?
I'm in the reserves. yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm actually, my unit's still in Georgia, and I'm in the middle of transitioning to Phoenix.